Let's see when the game will come. So we got a game. Let's play e4. He plays e5. Let's play knight c3, the Vienna game. He plays bishop c5. Let's play bishop c4. d6. Let's play d3, followed by f4. He plays knight goes to e7. Let's play f4. Next move I'll play f5. He plays takes, so let's take back. Plays knight goes to g6. Let's play bishop goes to g3. Next move I'm going to play knight f3. So let's see with what to play, queen d2 or knight f3. I think queen d2 is better because it, or queen a2. Queen d2 or queen a2. I think queen d2 is better because it helps in castling the king. And later on I could also play d4. He plays a5, threatening b5. So let's see what we can play to stop this advance. I can just play a3 to stop that, or I can also play a4 or d4. Let's think. Let's just play a4 to stop this b5 advance. He plays castles. Let's play knight goes to f3, develop our knight, and my plan is to play h4 then h5. So d4. He plays knight goes to d7. Let's play d4, develop our pawn and also attack his bishop. If he plays bishop goes to b4, then I'll castle the king side. Just castle. If he takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and then I am targeting his pawn on d6. Next move I'll play knight g5, attack this thrice. Play knight b6, attacking this. Let's play bishop b3. If he takes, then queen takes. Plays d5, blocking this diagonal. I can play e5 now. Let's play e5. Oops, our internet gone. Redmi Ashok. Redmi Ashok होगा. G5 off. Bishop e6. Then I should play knight goes to g5. Or I can also play h4. Let's play h4. Try to play h5 and then attack this knight. He plays h6. So now let's think what to play. Let's play h5, attack his knight. He plays knight goes to e7. Let's pin his knight. I can pin his knight, or I can play bishop f2, or I can also play bishop f4. Let's play bishop f2. After knight f2, then I'll play g4. He plays bishop goes to g4, attacking this pawn on h5. Let's see what can I do. He's also threatening to play knight f5. But after knight f5, I'll play queen f4, then bishop takes, then g4. So it will be fogged. So let's think more. Let's just play queen f4. After bishop takes, then g4, and then bishop g6, then king g2, and we'll try to attack on his king side. Let's play g4. After knight g6, queen g3, and his bishop will be trapped. So he has to play bishop goes to g6 to save his bishop. But then I'll play king g2, then knight h4, then knight f5, h1. And I will attack his king side. He plays bishop goes to g6. Let's continue with our plan. King g2. Takes. He plays bishop goes to e4. He threatens knight goes to g6. Let's think. I can play bishop h4 pin. But let's think more. Let's play king g1 again. He plays knight goes to g6. Let's play queen g3. Next move I'll play bishop e3 after bishop takes. So he plays f5. I can play n%, or I can take on f5 the normal way. Let's just take the n% move. And after rook takes or queen takes, after queen takes I'll play knight e5. He plays queen takes. Let's play knight goes to e5. After knight takes, then pawn takes. Attack and attack this much. So let's see if he will accept this. He plays knight goes to f4, which is a good move. I can just play king goes to g2, king goes to h2, defend against this. Let's play that. I'm threatening now bishop e3, and then his knight will be pinned. Plays knight goes to e2, attacking my queen. So now I can play queen h3. Let's play. And after queen f4 check, then I'll play bishop g3. Plays knight goes to f4 again. I can play queen h4 now, or queen g3, or queen e3. Let's play queen e3 and give him a trick. Queen e3 gives a trick, and it's not losing by force, so let's play that. It's giving the trick of queen takes bishop, because this takes and then this is pinned. And also it gives the threat of bishop g3, and then this hit, the knight is pinned. And if you play knight c4, then bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes bishop. So let's see what he will play. So if he plays king h8 now, then I'll play bishop g3. He plays h5. He missed the threat, but let's think more. Can I just simply take it? Can I? So if I play g5, then queen takes bishop. Then he cannot do any checks, so I will be fine in that position. So I think it's good. After queen takes, then pawn takes, then knight takes. It's also good, but my king is a little bit more exposed in that position. So that I can just play single push, queen takes, but single push, then queen f5 will happen. Single push, then queen f5, then it will threaten queen h4, and he will also defend this. So I can also play bishop goes to g3, and then pawn takes, then rook takes. So now bishop g3, pawn takes, then queen h6 check. So queen takes, pawn takes, knight takes, queen g5, then queen goes to f3, queen h5, king g1. So queen takes, pawn takes. And then he is threatening to play queen h6. So what can I do about that? So it's okay version, let's play that. Queen takes bishop. I have to play fast because it's 10 plus 0. So after takes, I'll play bishop goes to g3. And then after queen h6 check, king goes to g1. And then after knight h3 check, then king g2. And he will have no checks, as I can think of it. King g2, and then queen goes to d2 check will happen. And then king h1, and then no checks. So let's after king h2, then he will be knight f4 check also. Let's play king g2. After queen d2 check, then king h1. He plays queen d2. Let's play king h1. And his whole position will hang after queen takes g4. So now his only chance to draw is to play knight f2 check. Rook takes, bishop takes, queen takes, but after queen takes g4, he has no chance. So he plays queen takes c3. He grabs a pawn. Let's grab his pawn and get up and attack his knight also. His knight is trapped. so he has no place to go, and I think he should resign here. And I'm also threatening to play queen e6, king h8, queen takes h3. His attack was strong, but it was not powerful enough for my defenses. And he just sacrificed a little too much material in attacking. Plays knight f2 check. I can just capture the knight, and he can play rook takes now. Rook takes is forced, and but now I can play queen e6 check. And but let's think more. After queen e6 check, king h8, knight g6 check, king h7. Then I cannot play further. So let's just capture. I have to. We are not getting a free piece, but at least we are piece up. And his king is exposed. So next move I'll play queen e6 check, and his position will be very bad. He plays queen goes to e1. Let's play queen e6 check. Let's see what he will play. He plays king h7, avoiding the after king h8 knight g6 check. So he is threatening now queen e4 check. First, let's stop this. Queen e4 check. He plays king g8. He cannot play queen e4 now because of queen takes, and he cannot take it upon. So let's play c3. After c3, yes, let's play c3, and after queen f7 check, he has to play king h8. If he plays king h7, then bishop c2. I include my bishop also. While stopping queen e4. Cannot play this because of queen takes, pawn takes, then bishop h3. He plays queen e4. Let's just capture for free. He cannot, and he cannot take this, then bishop takes. So he resigned. That was a good game. Let's analyze this game, and then we will play another game. I should resize this board so that you can see this. So yes, let's see. In this position I made him inaccuracy queen d2. f3 was a blunder. He could have played queen takes straight away. So I could have played queen e3 now. I played queen takes, it's a blunder, so I should have played not g5. I should have bishop g3 and win that. In this position I should have played knight f3, or I could have also played d4. d4. So we did the retry mistakes. Let's play another game. So we got a game. He plays d4. Let's play knight f6. He plays c4. Let's play g6. He plays knight c3. Let's play bishop g7. He plays e4. Let's play d6. Or I can also castle. Threat. If he plays e5, then knight e8, then d6, pressurizing him. Let's play c6, then d5. Plays bishop g5. Let's play queen f5 and let's see if he sees this trick. After bishop takes, then I'll take the pawn or bishop. So he plays queen d2. He sees that. He is not a fool. So let's think. I can just expand on the queen side with b5. It sacrifices a pawn, but it gets a pawn on e4 also. Let's just play that move. See my pawn structure, or in a greater way. So that is a very good pawn structure. So he plays knight goes to f3. I can just capture on c4. Let's just do that then. And I can also play b4. Let's play b4. He has to move his knight, then we capture a pawn on e4. So I think he blundered that move. I think he just thought about pawn takes, then bishop takes. So, but he has to threaten this. So he plays knight d1. Let's just capture a pawn on free on e4. He has to play queen e3 now. If he wants to keep his piece. So he plays queen goes to e3. Plays queen e3. Let's play knight takes. He plays queen takes. So now let's think. I can play queen takes, knight takes, and bishop takes. I get 2 extra pawns, so let's just play that. Then let's take another pawn. Oh, wow, his pawn structure is very good. I cannot play c5 because of bishop f3, but let's think more. But I can play a move like bishop goes to b7 to threaten to play c5. He plays bishop f3, not allowing me to. I can just play h6 now. Let's play. If you play knight d4, then I'll play a move like d5 is good. D5 is good. Let's just play d5. It opens up the center. So knight d2. He plays knight d2. Let's just improve our knight to d7. He plays knight b3. Let's just retreat to g7. Our dragon bishop is doing us a great job. Great job. He plays knight goes to b3, threatening knight a5. So he's also doing a great job. So what can I play to prevent this knight f5? I can only play bishop goes to b6, which will prevent this, but it will help his knight to get free from this square, ugly square, because if I had played bishop g7, he would have played knight a5, so I should not have allowed that. So bishop b6 is a good move. If he plays knight goes to e3, then bishop takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn. Or I can also, after knight e3, then bishop a6 will suffice. He plays rook goes to c1, defending this pawn. Let's just capture and give him a trick. After rook takes, then bishop a6 will get. So, but let's just, I can play knight. 95 should also suffice, but let's just get exchange or not, or not. Let's just get exchange. If he plays rook takes, then I'll play bishop takes rook, the rook, and let's play 95, forking his knight and rook. And this bishop was very strong, so that I'll just capture that. And if he gives me a free rook, then I'll capture that also. So he resigns. That was a good game. Bye everyone.